Okay, so I was kind of bored, I guess. Yeah, this happened. It's Trader Joe's multigrain waffle, um, and these things that are charred on the edge are slices of brie that have been pressed uh, onto a hot surface, have been pressed between this waffle and this hot surface, and a hot surface called a pan, basically. And yeah, whoops. I mean, not whoops, but like, you know, like this happened. It was basically inspired by uh, Kenny Shopson's mac and cheese pancakes. I went there last week. I think it was a Monday or a Wednesday, and I went at well, that's crunchy. Went around 9:15. Well, I arrived there like 9:30, 9:40, and there was like no line. Tables were open, and yeah, I spent about a half hour there, and the people were really nice, even though people always say that there's such an attitude about the staff sometime. But yeah, it was, those mac and cheese pancakes were good. Not as molten as they claimed it was, and that kind of disappointed me. So I thought, if there's something that you're going to do to make your mac and cheese pancakes molten, use a soft cheese. Don't use like cheddar. Well, I use brie, but I just use a soft cheese, man. You see the char stuff? That's the rind. I didn't take that off. You can take that off if you want, I guess. But yeah, you just take two frozen waffles. You you um, you thaw them out in a pan, in a moist pan, with a little bit, with some dashes of water on medium high heat, and then you take a skillet, or a skillet. You take a pan with oil, heat that up, and you put your slices of brie on this waffle, and yeah, and then you smack it down onto the hot surface, into the hot oil. Now remember, now the thing is, you don't want it too much oil. You want it just be covered with it. And you want the surface to be covered with it. You don't want this to be like dripping, because then the brie, the cheese won't stick and like conduct, so that you get this nice brown essence, essentially. If you want something a little more gooey, then I mean, be my guest. Try it with a little more oil, and it won't really stick. But the problem is that you might lose a lot. It'll be a lot messier, and also it'll be harder to eat. You won't be able to eat it with your hands, because have a lot of hot oil on it, and it'll hurt. It'll burn your fingertips. But yeah, this was a nice experiment. Good stuff. Thank you, Shopsons. I also thank you, Skylar Bouchard, for reminding me of Shopsons, and for going there to try their mac and cheese pancakes and whatever else she might have tried. She didn't say in her video. Her video is Table for One. That's her series. Yeah. But yeah, my first food video on this channel.